Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D. Coaching live from the Lambon, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, baby. Hey, today I want to talk to you about the power of the dominant genes in the Philippines. Yeah, man. The power of the dominant genes in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy, such a joy to come back to give my friends. And today I want to say for those of you here for the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about dominance and you talk about genes and you talk about people and races and nations, you know what I'm saying? It is very important that we have a good foundation of what dominance in gene genetics is all about. Okay. Now, this is going to be the first in a series of broadcasts. I'm going to bring you. This is the basic principle. I've got somewhere to take you. Okay. We're getting ready to go on a unique and remarkable trip. And when I get you to the end, you're going to do one of these. Wow. Wow. And you're going to have an aha moment. You know what the aha? Aha. Now I see. But I got to get you. I got to set it up for you, man. It takes time. I don't want to pull it all on you at once because you be like, your mind be blown. I don't want to blow your mind, baby. You know, I take it slow. I take it right. I take it top. I take it long. Okay? And I give it to you straight, baby. Straight. So you can get it piece by piece, bit by bit, chunk by chunk. Now, this is the principle. Foundations. When you get the foundation, I'm going to build on top, build on top, build on top until I take you where you need to go. Okay? I'm so excited, man. Woo, I am so excited because I got to show you some things, baby. But I got to start off basic, okay? Because I remember I told you a long time ago, a few broadcasts ago, I told you, whenever you're dealing with people, some people catch on like that. Boom. Okay, you don't have to say 2 words. I got it. Some people that you have to say over and over and over, get it. And then some people in the middle, you know. But I'm here to teach and reach everybody, man. And I got to make sure that you get it. I'm not leaving nobody left behind. This is too important. This is too significant. This is so amazing where I'm going to take you. You said, Bobby, where you taking me, man? Hey, you want me to tell you where I'm taking you? Put your hand to the screen. Put your hand. See, like I'm doing right there? Put your hand to the screen, baby. Put it to the screen. All right. Now, I want you to act like you grab my hand. Use your imagination. I know it's hard to do. Some of you don't want to use that thing, but use your imagination. You grabbing my hand, okay? Grab hand, okay? See, I got your hand in my hand, right? Guess where I'm taking you? I'm taking you to school, baby. Yeah. I'm taking you to school today. You're going to learn today, okay? Yeah, baby. You're going to learn, okay? I'm your daddy. Oh, he called me you're not my daddy. I'm your daddy, baby. I'm gonna be your daddy today. Because I'm gonna teach you some things that your daddy didn't teach. I'm gonna show you the thing your mama didn't teach. I'm your daddy. You ain't my daddy. I'm your daddy today. Okay? I'll be your daddy. Because I gotta teach you some things, man. You go old gray-haired man, but I'm your daddy today, okay? You older than me. I'm your daddy, okay? When you accept that, then you can learn it. You can get it. Because you always want to learn from who? Daddy, right? Come on, daddy, get ready to teach you, baby. Hey, and when we over, I'm not going to be daddy. I give your job back to you real daddy, okay? But guess what, y'all? I had a daddy that taught me. You think I'm kidding? The daddy was, my daddy was a white man. Oh, Bobby did say he was a white man. Oh, Bobby did say he had a daddy white man. Yeah, my daddy was a white man. You think I'm kidding you real? I'm blacker than night. Well, my daddy was a white man when he taught me this stuff. You know, you think I'm playing with you? I'm gonna show you the bit. I'm gonna show you the picture of my daddy too. He was a white man. And then not only was he a Caucasian man, but my daddy was dead when he taught me this stuff. Bobby, what are you doing? You blowing my mind, man. How your dad gonna be dead and teach you, Bobby? What's wrong with you, man? Hey, man, slow your roll, baby. You know I play. You know I give it to you, right? I give you the tight, long and strong. Hey, I'll play with you. I told you, my daddy was a white man that taught me this. And my daddy was a dead white man that taught me this. Okay? And I'm going to show you him in a minute. I'm going to show you his picture. And I'm going to talk to you how my daddy taught me this stuff. Yeah, he was dead and he did it from the grave. See, how could he teach you from the grave, Bobby? Hey, I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna show you. He was old white man. He was a minister. They called him back in them days. They call him a friar or a monk. Okay, that's his name. And his name was. Should I tell the name right now? At least, yeah. Wait.
Code 45.
Huh? Code 45. Lisa didn't say my daddy was named Code 45. He's crazy, girl. Oh, she got me. She got me. Lisa G got me, man. She got me good, man. She said my dad was named Code 45. That was my daddy. Hey, don't play with me, Lisa G. Don't play with me like that now. You can say anything you want, but don't play with me and talk about my dad no 445. I don't play that. She got me, man. She got me. Oh, man, she got me good. She got me royal on that one, man. I'm about to cry, so I laugh so hard. Lee D, why you do me like that? Lee D, why you do me like that, girl? She got me. Okay, all right, let me compose myself. But yeah, my dad was a white man. He wasn't named Code 45. For those of you that don't know. Anyway, my daddy was a white man. And he was a monk. And he was dead when he taught me this. Yeah, he taught me this from the grave. How did he teach you this from the grave? Yeah, through a book. B-O-O-K, book. He wrote a book. He died, wrote a book, and I read his book, and he taught me this from the grave, from his book that he wrote. He left behind. I know that. I know you don't want to hear that book where y'all don't like, oh, Bobby, I don't read. I don't like reading. But you know what they told me? He said, if you want to hide something from a black man, anything you want to hide from a black man, put it in a book. Yeah. Isn't that sad indictment on an African American black man? We don't read. And when we don't read, we don't learn. And when we don't learn, we don't know. And when we don't know, we get messed up over and over and over and over. Reading is fundamental. And reading unleashes your mentality, your mindset, okay? Gives you power. Reading gives you control, and it gives you knowledge. Black man, Caucasian man, brown man, open up your mind and start reading. Go to the library. You can get online if you want to, but the best place to go so you can have some privacy is go to the library. Read the paper. The paper, you know, on pages. No electronic. Just read the paper. Yeah, some of you OGs out there, you like paper, go to the library. Okay? But read, man. Expand your knowledge, expand your world. You'll learn something. But you're gonna learn something today, baby. I ain't playing with you. This is the basics. I have the fundamentals, the foundational level, and I'm gonna teach you. From the next few days, we're going up. And when we get to the top, you're like, wow, I didn't know all that. I didn't know this, Bobby G. Thank you. You're gonna say, well, I'm gonna tell you in advance. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm telling you right in advance, because that's what you're gonna tell me. Thank you. You're gonna say, thank you, Bobby G, thank you. I'm gonna say, you're welcome. So I'm telling you, you're welcome in advance. Okay. All right. So today we're gonna talk about, and I'm breaking this down because some of it can be very technical. Okay. The terms I'm gonna introduce to you, but I have to give you the foundational level of what we're talking about so you can have a basic understanding. And I have put everything in local or basic terms, okay? So that you won't be like freaking out. Well, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it. Everything will be simple and plain, okay? But I have to teach you foundation first. We're going to some place you ain't never been before in your life, man. Some of you haven't. Some of you read, some of you have understanding and knowledge, and you got a lot of technical stuff. You probably know what I'm talking about. You probably know where I'm going. Okay, but for those of you that don't, hold on to your seats, baby. We're getting ready to take a magical trip on a magic carpet ride. Oh, yeah, man. I'm blowing your mind. We get ready to do a magical trip on take a magical carpet ride. Okay? And Bobby D gonna be in the front, and you're gonna be like, Come on, Bobby dear. Let's ride. Okay? Let's begin. All right. Who's hot in here? DD, turn the air, please. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
What? We're doing this
Turn this here.
already.
Okay, thank you. Sweating, man. I guess because I'm drinking coffee. But yeah, chit chat time at 8. So, did y'all miss me, man? Y'all miss me? I took a day off, man. I took a day off, but I didn't take a day off because I still got your video. I still work. But I was supposed to come to you the next day. That night, I couldn't make it, man. My eyes still kept. I said, Lee, I'm supposed to do a show tonight. She said, get in your bed. I couldn't even go my eyes open. So I went to bed, man. I'm sorry, man. I do better next time. But you know how it is. You got to get some rest sometimes. You know me, man. I don't play. I sleep a little bit every now and then. But when I can't hold my eyes open, I ain't good for nothing but some Z's. Y'all don't want to see me like that. I had fly going everywhere. But yeah, man, we doing okay. Big thing today. I'm gonna talk about this at the end of the show, but there are gonna be some changes as far as flights going in and out of Manila. It's supposed to start today, but right before I got on the show today, I saw another article that's saying it might be changing what they said a few days ago. Okay, about opening up the flights. So I'll let you know. This is the Philippines, man. Things change like that in a blink of an eye. So you have to stay on it. They said this about 3 days ago that the flights are going to be open starting Monday the 11th, which is Monday the 11th here in the Philippines right now. So now I just saw an article that Duterte is the president's trying to say they may change it. So we don't know for sure. So we're going to go by what the last thing they said, they're going to open up the flight. So we will see if something changes from what I put in that previous video. I will keep you informed. I will give you an urgent broadcast news break message video immediately, okay? Because I care about you, man. I know a lot of you guys, you're chomping at the bits to get here to the Philippines because you want to see your lady, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to see your children. Some of you got children out here. Some of you got family. You want to see them in person. You're tired of looking on the internet. You want to say, look, I miss you so much, baby. I can't wait till this open up flights so I can fly in to see you. I ain't worried about this COVID because it's gonna be all right. We're gonna keep up masks on. We ain't worried about the COVID stuff. I know that's you. And it's okay, man. You need to keep up with your people. You need to see them. Okay. They miss you and you miss them. And that's what many people are hoping for, that the airports will be reopened and people can come in and out. Now, there with the opening of the airport, they're going to be what they're calling new normal rules. Okay. Now I didn't put the new normal rules in the last video I did. I'm going to make another video probably tonight about the new normal rules when you take the fly on the airport, flying to Manila or wherever you're going. It's gonna be new rules. I mean, you think it's gonna be you just get on the board, hey, how you doing, Mr. Flight Attendant? How you doing, everybody? Okay. Now, it ain't gonna be like that. Everything changed. COVID changed the world, baby. COVID said, hey, y'all think it's gonna be COVID? Now I'm changing everything. COVID has changed. Airlines gonna change. You got to wear a mask, number one. Okay, that's just one. You can't get on the plane without a mask, baby. That's the new rule, new normal, and a whole lot of other things too. You think the flight attendant's gonna be looking good with their little suits on? Nah. Guess what the flight attendant's gonna have? A hazmat suit. You think I'm playing with you? Hey, the new normal flight attendants will have they have a screen, they have the big plastic shield, you know that, with the goggles. They're gonna have a mask, and they're gonna be they're gonna from head to toe a hazmat suit. It's loaded, it's decorated. I seen it. It's decorated. It look nice. It's okay. But it's gonna be a hazmat suit. They got to protect the flight attendants, okay? From people that may be sick. So it's gonna be. It's about 14 or 15 rules. They call them new normal because it's a new normal. New normal rules when you fly on the plane. And I'm gonna make a video about that. We'll try to get it done tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But that's it, man. I'll chit chat with you, man. Hey, you know how I do, man. I don't jump right into nothing. I have to greet my people. That's what we do, man. How you doing? See how I'm doing? See how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good, and I'm doing good. You know how we do, man. All right, y'all. Let's get started. All right. So today we're going to talk about the power of the dominant genes. I ain't talking about no jeans you put on, man. I ain't talking no blue jeans. You think I'm talking? Come on, man, please. Can you get with the program, please? I'm not talking about blue jeans. Lisa D, somebody think I was talking about blue jeans. I ain't talking about blue jeans, man. I'm talking about genetics, genes. You know, chromosomes and genes and DNA and RNA. You remember from your biology days, right? We're gonna take you back, baby. We're going back in time. I told you we're gonna take a magical carpet ride. You wanna ride with me? Let's ride, baby. Let's ride in the carpet together. Okay, and we're gonna talk about some things that you learned in high school, maybe forgot, but we're gonna remind you. You know, it's basic biology. Right? You had biology in school, right? I know you did. You finished your high school. Biology is a required course. Sometimes you take it once, you take it twice. You have biology. I'm gonna remind you some things that were taught. Okay, but I have to get this basic level out the way. This is ground zero, baby. When you get ground zero, you'll be able to get ground 1, 2, 3, 4, and when you get to the top, you'll know it because you'll see where I'm going with it. Right now, you're like, what are you doing? I don't understand what Bobby doing. Bobby, what are you doing? What are you saying? I know you. Every time you do go from one level to another level, you always come up against what? Devils. Okay? What do you mean devil, Bobby? What you mean devil, man? I don't come to no devils. Devils mean things that will distract you, things that will interfere with your learning. They don't want you, devil don't want you to learn the truth. I know that's new to you, but he don't want you to know the truth, man, because the truth will make you what? Free. Yeah, man, I know that's new to you, but when you know the truth, man, you have knowledge, it's power. And I'm finna give you some power, baby. Many of you right now, African American, been locked up in your mind, in a prison in your mind, because you don't know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All you know is the lies you've been told all your life. I'm finna set you free. I'm finna make you free in your mind. I'm finna give you a realization of who you really are. If you want to learn, do you want to learn or burn? Which one, man? Many of you been burning all your life. Time for you to learn. Let's go to school. Quit playing with me. Put that 40 down. Turn that TV off, man. You want to learn something today? How you going to learn? Look at going back. You can't do that. Focus. Focus. All right, let's go. I'm tired of playing with you, man. I'm not playing games here today. Okay? We have to learn this foundational level, the basics, and then we're gonna move up. When you get this foundation, everything else is gonna be a piece of cake. But it's gonna click. It's gonna come together like that. Okay? But you got to get the base down. All right, here we go. All right, let's show the thumbnail for today. Show them thumbnail. See that guy right there? See the guy on the left? He's a black man, African American, or either African American, whatever you want to call him. He just represents blackness. Just like some of you out there, you blacker tonight. Some of you blacker than me, man. I got that chocolate black, man. I love that chocolate black. I got that dark chocolate. I ain't the blacker tonight, but I got that dark chocolate. Got that guy right there. That's my color right there. That's my skin tone. I got a dark chocolate, man. That's the best kind you like. Nah, I'm just playing. All dark is good. And then the guy on the right, he got that Caucasian color, man. And Caucasian's okay with that too. He got that blue eye. What is that? Blue eye? Yeah, blue eyes. He got that straight hair. And the black man got that big nose, got thick lips, he got the big eyes, and he got a kinky hair. You see it? See the difference? The white man got the white Caucasian man got the straight hair and green eyes, small nose, small lips. But what? The common thing they have together is what? Men. They are men. And if I remember correctly, it said that all men, the United States said all men was created what? Equal. Okay? So these men are literally created equal. Okay, but as we understand things in this world, sometimes equality in biology and equality in the world don't match up. That's why Ahmaud Arbery was lynched. Yeah, I forgot about him. I'm gonna never forget about him until the justice is served. Because they took advantage of him. 2-on-1 with guns. I don't want to get into that. Let's get back on the track. Don't let me get started on that. All right, let me finish this up. But yeah, equal. They're created equal. But they have some dissimilarities. They have some dissimilarities. We're going to focus on that as well. All right, let's look at our focus for today. I try to give you intro or focus on what we're going to talk about, and then I lay it out. Okay, I'm going to lay this thing out tight for you today because it's the basics. You got to get this. Okay, if you don't get the basics, the foundation, you'll be like, I don't understand. So for those of you coming into this late, if you don't see, always look at this first video before, because there's going to be so many more. And I'm going to lay out the whole plan for you so you can see what's what. And you're going to be free when I get through with this series. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lee Steve, One Nation Under. Woo. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. What's wrong with this thing? Lee D, did you see the picture? Because it's not showing up on me. I can't see the picture.
What picture?
Look on the phone, Lee D.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Why is it not showing up on mine? I don't understand it. Yeah. All right. I don't know what's going on. Y'all can see Lisa D said y'all can see the picture, but I can't. I don't know what's happening here. All right. But this is the focus for today. We're going to talk about Mendel. Okay. Who was Mendel? I'm going to get into that in a minute. I can't see the picture, though. I think I have Mendel. Then we're going to talk about genes and chromosomes, right? And then we're going to talk about, I think it's dominant and recessive genes. Okay. That's the basis of what you need to know for this broadcasting session. And when we get through this session, some of you are going to be like, oh man, I didn't know that. I'm serious. Because this is mind-opening things, because you never get into, most of you forgot this stuff in school. And if you don't remind yourself and read, you don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna open up your mind again. I hope this come up, man. I don't know why this is doing this, Lisa. Huh? Okay, now I got it. It took all that time. It's a delay. It took all that time for me to get it. I don't understand. Okay, so the focus, you see the guy on the left, on the right? Same guys, right? We're going to talk about Johann Gregor Mendel. Okay, I know you never heard of him all your life. Actually, his name is not Johann. I got the first and second name mixed up. It's Gregor Johann Mendel. That's his really name. He's a scientist, and he's also a friar. He's a friar or monk. Okay, from the 1800s. Then we're going to talk about genes and chromosomes and dominant versus recessive genes. You need to know this, especially if you're even if you're not an African American, but if you are an African American, you need to know this. It's very pertinent to you, okay? But it's pertinent to everyone as well. So don't think we leaving Caucasian, the brown people out. You can learn this too, because we are all the same in God's eyes. Ain't that right, GP? All right, here we go. All right, first thing we'll talk about. Gregor Johann Mendel. Okay, see that man right there? He was a priest, or what you want to call a monk or a friar, back in the 1800s. He was born in Austria. He's an Austrian. Okay, between 1856 and 1863, Mendel, okay, cultivated and tested some 28,000 pea plants. These are words of pea plants, man. Plants that produce peas. That's what he did. He didn't have nothing else on his hand, but he had time to look at peas all day. For a long time too. You know, he looked at peas almost 10 years. That's all he did. And did his priest stuff, his friar stuff. He prayed, so he had time. He had a lot of time on his hand. There was no TV back in them days. There was no internet. Was no text message. None of that. No TV, no movie. So he had time, and he made the most of his time, more than what we do. He found that the plant's offspring retained traits of the parents. He's called what? I told you I was going to introduce you to my father, my daddy. That's my daddy. Because he's called the what? Father of genetics. That's my daddy. That's the daddy that taught me this stuff. My daddy named Gregor. My daddy named Gregor Johann Mendel. He taught me this stuff. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Hey, didn't I tell you I'm going to introduce you to my daddy? And I told you my daddy was a white man, was Caucasian. And I told you he was dead when he taught me this. And he dead. He's still dead. He can come back alive and tell me he dead. He taught me this in a book. I read this stuff. And it got a little complex for me for a while. I had to put the book down and say, Lord, please help me understand this thing, please. Can the Lord help me understand? But yeah, sometimes you got to put stuff down, think about it, and go back and read. But yeah, very complex. And I'm breaking it down to the simplest basic term so we can get it, okay? If I went over everything I read, you'd be like, oh, probably you going too fast, low down. Well, I'm taking it slow, and I'm taking it really easy, baby stuff, for you to understand. All right, so it's important that you understand. Uh, Gregor Mendel was a scientist. He was a priest, or what you want to call a monk or a friar, back in Austria, and he was a scientist as well. Mhm. He studied plants, pea plants, and he learned how they reproduce, and they learned the traits of the plant, and he learned about chromosomes and genes and how they're related. And then I'm going to teach you the next step. Okay? During his time, all the things he wrote down and discussed and wrote academic articles on, people like, crazy man. What is Mendel doing now? What's wrong with that man? Oh, you need to leave them peas alone. They didn't believe nothing he was saying, but he was right. History has proven that most of the things he's studied and produced, paperwork, all correct. He's famous for 3 laws, Mendel's law, and I want you to look that up, Google it. Okay, Mendel's law, 3 laws. Okay, one of them is talked about those. One of them's talking about recessive and dominance. Okay, all those laws have been proven scientifically, and they're active and alive today. And these are things that people didn't want. People like you, but this here, they didn't want us to know this. They want you to know that, but they knew it. But they didn't want us to know because they put it in the book, and you know we don't read, right? And they know it too. Anyway, I'm going to enlighten you. Understand me. Mendel will be, I'm your daddy today, and Mendel is my daddy, okay? Mendel is your granddaddy, and I'm your daddy, okay? Just for the day, okay? Can you help me? Can you humor me with that? Can we deal with that? Is that okay? GB, come on now. Yeah, I do. Let's go. All right. So we'll talk to you about Johann, okay? You understand what he is. When we're talking about the genes and chromosomes that he discovered and how he rationalized what they were, and he put his papers out to the world, and the papers say, "You're crazy, man. You're crazy." But I'm sure he wasn't crazy. All right, here we go. We're gonna talk about genes and chromosomes. Now, I want you to pay attention. Okay, do not go to sleep. Get you something to drink. Okay. Jean is not what you put on your pants every day. That's not, we're not talking about the blue jeans, okay? Get it with me. Are you with me, GP? I don't want to have to keep going over this now. All right. A gene is the basic physical and functional unit of heredity. You know what heredity is, right? Heredity means things that you get from your mom and your daddy. The chemicals and cells in your body and come from your mom and your daddy. That's called heredity. You like you got hair color like you look like your mama, your features, your feet, your hand. You got big hands. You got big feet like your daddy. Those are hereditary traits. Okay. So a gene is the basic physical and functional unit of heredity. Genes are made up of DNA. What's DNA by? What you mean? I don't know what you mean DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid. That's a big word. So they just drop it to DNA. Okay. Everybody has DNA. Y'all heard about the DNA test, right? Y'all know? Do y'all know what a DNA test does? Yeah, DNA. You heard about DNA on what the guy named on TV said. You are, according to the DNA test, you are not the father. And then you might say, according to the DNA test, you are the father. Then people like, but yeah, DNA is the deoxyribonucleic acid, the big long chemical word. It basically means that they identify the cells in your body and the chromosomes and genes in your body that match to the child that you produced or did not. They can tell whether it matches that child or does not match that child. Therefore, they determine with a 99% accuracy that you are or not the father based on your what? DNA testing. Okay? All right. Let's go back. Are you with me so far? Talking about chromosomes, genes and chromosomes, heredity, and DNA. DNA is the basic cell structure or basic nucleus of all cells, DNA. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, let's start off. All right. So I talked to you about DNA are the forms of the same gene with small differences in their sequence, DNA basis. It contributes to each person's unique physical features. Remember, I talked to you, your hair color, your skin tone, you have a big nose, your mama got a big nose, your daddy you might have the same thing. Scientists keep track of genes by giving them unique names. Every gene in our body has been given a particular name, okay? So they can identify the genes in your body. I know you got a lot of genes, but they've identified every gene and chromosome in the body. Chromosomes carry genetic information, okay? So chromosomes are inside of what? The genes, okay? They carry the gene. The chromosomes carry the genes. Genes are inside the chromosomes. Chromosomes carry the genes. Chromosomes are made up of DNA. So chromosomes have DNA and genes and protein combined as a chromatin. Each chromosome contains many genes, okay? Chromosomes, you got inside the chromosomes, you have genes and you have DNA, okay? Chromosomes come in pairs, one set from the mother and the other set from the father, okay? So basically, all this is somewhat technical, but I'm going to break it down to you. It's basically saying you inherit certain traits from your mom, you inherit certain traits from your father. You have traits that you're talking about, chromosomes, genes, and your DNA. Your mom gives you, when they do the wild thing, right? You form from your father's sperm, from your mother's egg, your chromosome, your DNA match up. Okay, your mother had a set, and that's how you are formed. Certain traits will produce your skin color. Certain traits from the DNA will produce your eye color, your hair, your body type. All of those things combine to produce who you are. And usually, you look like your mom or your dad. Now, when there's a mutation, when there's an abnormality, then you can come. That's how a black person, two black people can mate, right? Hook up together, right? And wind up having a white kid. You say, I don't know about it, that ain't possible, man. How you talking about? It's possible. I showed you, well, 4 or 5 broadcasts ago about how black comes in all colors, right? That's when I discovered where I'm going to take you with this. You remember I said I got some place to take you. I got some place. I see it. I see it. This is the beginning of where I'm going to take you. Okay? And I hope you can get this because it's very important. Especially for everybody, it's important, but especially if you're an African American or Black American, or if you're a Black person. Because for so long, this right here, nothing. But it is something. And that's what I'm going to take you. I'm going to show you. Okay? Don't let nobody say you black and you ain't nothing. They don't know. They're ignorant. Just recognize that's an ignorant person. Okay? They don't know what they're talking about. But then recognize also that person may not be ignorant. He may know that you are important. He's read about it. He knows, and he's trying to put you down because of trying to make you think you are nothing. Okay? Reverse psychology. And it is, that's what the white supremacists do. You think that you think they don't know the power here, the power of this? You think they don't know? I'm here to tell you they do know. And they're afraid of it. And because of their fear, they come against you. Okay? Oh my God. I wish I could just give you what I know and just say it. And then you can just zip it and say, oh, I got it. But I have to teach you level by level, step by step. All right. So this is the foundation there. We talked about Johann, Gregor Mendel, father of who? That's your granddaddy, that's my daddy, the father of genetics. And we talked about genes and chromosomes. How do you discover the genes and how do you discover the chromosomes? They have to carry the genes and chromosomes and the protein and DNA that develop your hair color from your mom and dad. All the traits you have came from those genes and the chromosomes. Okay. Now, last one we're gonna take a look at, and we're done, man. Because I'm keeping it short and I'm keeping it focused so you can get it chunk by chunk and bit by bit. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you with this, but I want to make sure you're aware of it. Some of you will get bored and you will go away. Some of you will get interested and you will stay in that rhyme, and it's okay. Whatever you prefer, some of you. If you want to stay ignorant, go ahead, get up and go. Okay, you could not. I'm bringing it to you, man. You can receive it, or you say, I ain't know about that. I want to talk yin yang. I want to talk that yin yang. I'm gonna find somebody else on. I want to talk that yin yang stuff. Okay, you want to talk that yin yang? Bye, chip, doodle, get. Okay, I'm telling you straight up facts, things you need to know that will help your mind grow in that rhyme. Okay, all right. So I have one more. Did I have one more? Yeah, one more. All right, dominance and recessive genes. Okay, so guy right there, guy on the left. He's a black man. Guy on the white. He's a white man. Which gene do you think the black man has, and which gene do you think the white guy had, the Caucasian has? Now we have 2 types of genes, dominant and recessive. So what is a dominant gene? Dominant genes means that those genes are more powerful, more potent, and they take control. They take the dominance over your characteristic trait. Okay. For example, remember I told you the color of black was the most powerful color? Remember that broadcast I did a few days ago, man, maybe about a week now? I told you about the color of black on the spectrum, that black is the most volatile and most strongest, most powerful color. This proves it. The black guy has the dominant. Black is a dominant trait. It's a dominant gene. The black guy has the dominant gene. The white guy, the Caucasian, has recessive genes. How do you know that, Bobby? What are you talking about? Yeah, you can look at it. Black is a dominant color. White is a recessive color. So if you have a black man and he hooks up with a white woman, will the child be white color? No, because black is a dominant color. And that black is the most powerful trait. So the child will look dark. He won't look exactly Caucasian white. He might be a little light skinned, but he will be dark. He or she will take on the dominant gene. Okay? So get it, guys. Black is a dominant color. It is a dominant gene. It is a dominant trait. White is a recessive gene. When you put a white gene with a black gene, the black gene will control the white gene at all times and take over the dominancy of that cell. Are you with me, GP? For recessive gene to produce recessive phenotype, the individual must have two copies, one from each parent. An individual with one dominant and one recessive gene will have the dominant phenotype. Okay? So dominant, and you have a dominant gene and a recessive gene, the dominant gene will prevail at all times. So black is a dominant color, and therefore you have a dominance in your color. Your makeup is dominant. Everything is about you. If you're African American, is a dominant. You have a dominant nature. Okay. Well, I never knew that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You never knew it because you never took the time to read it and understand it. Okay. I'm breaking it down to you, giving it to you on the silver platter. And you need to go to the library and do some more research. Okay. So you can fully get it. This is just basic principle. Now, tomorrow, we're going to dig a little further. Okay. See, we're going to connect the dots. I'm going to show you some stuff tomorrow that's going to be a little bit more appealing, or a little bit more, you'll be able to grasp it more because it's going to be more down to earth. This is pretty much scientific principle, but I had to do this. I had to do this so I can pave the way for what is to come. Okay. I told you we're going up. For level 1, right? Level 1, level 2, we're going up. We're going up. And when you get to the top, I will see you at the top, baby. And we're going to be waving at everybody else. Because everybody else we're going to be, hey, man, you need to come up here with me, man, show you how to live, show you how to think, man. I see life better. You can see life better from up the top. The view is better from the top. You know why the view is going to be better for you when you get to the top? Because you have knowledge, baby. Knowledge. Knowledge is power. It gives you control. It gives you options. That's why you're at the top. You got control and you got options because you got the knowledge and you got the power. Ooh, Angawa. We got that Bravo knowledge power. I'm showing you where you need to go. But tomorrow, I'm not going to tell you what I'm talking about, but it's going to be extension of this. When you get here tomorrow, we're going to be rolling, baby. Because I'm going to show you something. All the stuff, you had some preconceived notions in your mind about who you were because the Europeans put things in their mind about who we were and how we were not. And they talked about you were only a 3/5 of a human. Yeah, that's right. Go back to read your Constitution. Go back and read your history books. They labeled us as 3/5 of a human. When in actuality, we were just as good as them or better. Yeah, it's in the books. Three. That's why they made us slaves. They said we weren't human, but they knew our power. But they said that we weren't human. So they could get in our minds and put that seed in our minds that we weren't. But now we're taking that nasty seed out and we're putting the proper seed in, the proper mentality in, the proper ideas in our mind. And we have to read, baby, read. And when you read, you get it. Okay. Told you, guys, you got to start reading, man. Reading open up your whole world. Okay. You won't let it read, baby. I don't care if you like to read and I do it anyway. Okay. Sometimes you got to do stuff you don't want to do to get where you want to go. Oh, you feel me, man? All right, I'm done. That's excuse me. That's all I had to do. I mean, I laid it down to you, the foundation. Tomorrow it's gonna be another level, baby. We're going up higher and higher. Every round goes higher and higher. Every round goes higher and higher. Every round goes higher and higher. Soldier of the cross. We're going higher, baby. All right. So basically that's all I have for you for that. Now, I don't have a COVID-19 minute, but I got some information. This is about the flights that's supposed to be scheduled for Manila. I'm gonna give you some basic information. I didn't have a time to do a video, so I just got some clips from the video I did. So let's take a look at this one. The Nino and Aquino International Airport will resume international flight arrivals on Monday, May 11th. Chartered and commercial planes scheduled on. Meanwhile, we'll be like there'll be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, Sundays. Those will be the commercial flights. So those will be the days you can fly into Manila. However, you're going to need to check with your airlines to see because there's a cap. There's a cap on how many people they will let in per day. Okay. Charter flights will be allowed to land on Mondays and Tuesdays, Mondays and Thursdays. So chartered flights, if you're paying for a charter flight, I mean you're paying a lot of money on a charter flight. You can be allowed ride Mondays and Tuesdays. The other days are for the commercial flights. Okay. Your airlines have to call Philippines to make sure to get clearance for departure because they're going to be a cap. Only 400 people will be allowed in the airport on each flight day. 400. That's the max cap they're going to allow for right now. Now, those things will change. In fact, I mentioned to you earlier at the beginning of the broadcast, I saw an article where the president is saying, hey, wait a minute, we might change it. So all of this is up in the air. But when I did this, that was like, this is going to happen. So now they're saying we may change it. But as it stands, everything I've told you is right on for right now. If there's a change to anything I've said or anything I did in the video, I will do a news break update for you immediately as soon as I find out. Okay, so good news, guys. You will be able to get a flight at some point because they're opening up. Now, all of this is supposed to be in effect until July 10th, June 10th. On June 10th, we're supposing that they will open it up all the way. We don't know for sure, okay? But that's where it stands right now. All right, so that's good news. Good news, man. You can go shout about that, call you later. Hey, you know what? I might be able to get to see you soon, okay? You never know. All right, y'all. That's it, man. We can ride trying. Y'all want to ride trying Bobby D and Lady D? You miss me, man. Miss you, man. All right. Miss D. I was trying to get to. I said, D, I got a show to do tonight. I give her get the computer set up. She said, and then next time I said, get out from there, go to bed. Oh, okay. I couldn't hold my eyes open, man. I told him I'm going to do the show. I could do the show. I couldn't hold my eyes open, man. I wouldn't know good. Y'all wouldn't want to see me because I wouldn't know good to you or nobody. I like, you love trying. Anyway, man, we can ride the train. You ready? Let's go. People get ready, but the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Whoo, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Yeah, man, y'all know how to do. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Everybody ready for the roll call? Y'all ready to ride the train? Are you ready for the roll call? Man, you ready for roll call? Are you ready for roll call, man? Let's go. Roll call. It's time for the roll call. First, man, I need to know. I got to know who the first. Did we go? Did we bust it today, Lisa? Lisa? She on that sheet, y'all. Let me see. Now we didn't go over the limit today. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna find out who the first man up in his house. Who is that first man? I got to know, man. Inquiring minds wants to know, needs to know, got to know who's the first man up in his house. Do you know who that first man is? I'm gonna find out, man. You gotta be rough enough, tough enough, buff enough to be the first man in his house. I need to know. Sometimes you gotta be first, man. Tired of being last. I don't like being last. I don't care what you say about Bobby D. Bobby D don't like to be last. Why? I don't mind being 1, 2, or 3. Anything other than that, don't satisfy me. And that rhyme. That's what you get. I don't like being 1, 2, or 3, but anything else don't satisfy me. Yeah, man. Ride the train, Bobby Lee, one nation under groove. It's gonna be all right. Let not your heart be troubled, man. Hey, it's gonna be all right. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one nation under. Who the first man? Who that said they're gonna beat them? Say, I need to know. I got to know. I want to know who's gonna beat them. Who that said they gonna beat them? Say, let me know. Right, all right, first man, who that is? Who that said they gonna beat them? Who that is? Who that is? Yeah, man, Perry Mason, what's up? Perry Mason in his house. Perry Mason never lost a case, man. That's the first man up in this place, man. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. What's up, Frederick? He said, good morning, Bobby D. I'm early for the love train. Yeah, man, he made it. First man up in his house. Perry Mason, I'm tired of being last. I ain't gonna be last today. I'm gonna be the #1 honcho in this house. Yeah, man. Good to see you, Freddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Who else? Who around the train? Look at who we got. Who we got? Marshall. What's up, Marshall? Good to see you, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? He said, good morning, Bobby and Lizzie. Hope all is well with you out in the Philippines. Hey, Marshall, we doing good, man. We on lockdown. You know we are. We on lockdown, man. We can't get out this. On time we get out this house, we go get to grocery. We get some grocery. We get some water. We go to the bank. That's it, man. We ain't shut down. We can't get out there. We can walk around in our subdivision. You know, work around, surf, get exercise, whatever. That's it, man. We stuck like Chuck. But you know what? We all right, man. We got food. We got the internet, and we got TV, man. We got AC, and what more could you want? You know, I'm really doing good, man. Good to see you, Marshall. Ride train, Bobby Lee, Frederick Mason. Frederick Mason. What's up, Freddie? He's ready to have my ticket punched so I can get out of the love train. All aboard. Two. All aboard. Two. Let's go, man. Let's ride the train. We got peace, love, power, health, wealth, strength, prosperity. Everything you need to make your day and to make your world. You're going to be a squirrel up in the love train world. Let's go, baby. Yeah, man. Ride train, Bobby Lee. One day, Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Murphy, hey, ride a train, Bobby Lee. One nation under our groove. What's up, Murphy? He said, good morning, Bobby Lee. Two. Let's ease on down these tracks. Hey, man. Let's ease on down these tracks. Ride on hard, baby, like they ain't going to never stop. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lee. Under the groove. Mendel, what's up, Mendel? What's up? When your cow tell ya, when your cow tell ya, what's up, Mendel? He said, Blue Ranch fellas, I tried to be the first man up. I'm in the house, family. We on that love train. Two. Good morning, Bobby Lee. Hey, good morning, Wendell. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Wendell, you got some good news, man. Did you hear the good news, Wendell? They getting ready to open it up. It's supposed to be open up today, but they haven't. I saw an article saying they might not change, but it technically is supposed to be open up the 11th. Right now it's the 11th out here. So you may want to start calling your airline company and say, look here, look at. I'm trying to get to the Philippines, and I want to schedule me a ticket. I want to get me a flight. Can you help me? They might help you out. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, one nation under a groove. Who we got? Look at who. I retired and happy in Medellin. Markel, what's up, Markel? Good to see you. Good to see ya. Markel doing his thing, man. He getting a little break, man. Taking his time, and he gonna be all right, man. Good to see you, Markel. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Good to see you. He said, good morning. Good morning to you, Markel. It's good evening here. I know you the night time and the right time. That's what they tell me. The right time and the night time. Let's do this thing and make it happen. What we do? We wrap up, Brother Markel. What's up? Let's see who we got. Who we got? All right, let's see. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. I feel good. Thank you so much, Markel. I feel good. Yeah, man. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one nation under Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Good to see ya. He said, Wendell, see, gotta be quick. Yeah, man, you gotta be quick to be #1, Wendell. You tried, man, but Frederick Mason was fast on the draw today. He said, I'm not gonna be first today. He said, I'm gonna do everything I can to be number one. I'm tired of being on the bottom. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Freddie. Ain't nothing wrong with you trying either, Wendell. Riding the train, Bobby D. Lizzie, one nation under Wendell. He said, we're not gonna be number one. All right, man. Next time, man, Wendell. Next time. Riding train, Bobby D. Lizzie, Frederick Mason. He said, Perry Mason on the case. Off of there's any more room for me in those jeans. I heard you say he on the case of is there any room for me in those jeans? Thank you from Genuine.
Hello. Hi.
Freddie Mason, that's your friend of me. He said hi.
Online.
Freddie Mason, you know Freddie Mason can't stay away from us too long. He go crazy. He got to have a love train, man. Ain't that right, Fred? I know you. Hey, man, you ain't gonna tell me, man. I know you, man. We love to see you, and you love to see us. That's what we do, man.
Where have you been? you was absent the other time.
See, she trying to quiz you. She's doing the 21 questions on you. Where you been? Like them ladies do. Where you been? Who you been with? Don't lie to me. Rod train Bobby Lee. What day? John Thomas, big John Thomas in
it. You need to give a dance to John Thomas.
Oh, John, we got last time. We got cut off last time. Marco gave again, so we got to give a dance for Mark. We gave a dance for Marco. He gave this time, but we've got to give John a dance because last time we got cut off. Y'all know we had a bad internet. Was it Friday, Saturday, whatever? We couldn't broadcast. Kept going up and down. So we got to give John gave it last time. We got to give a dance for John. We're gonna give another dance for Mark Hill. Let's do this thing. Come on, Lizzie.
The hardest working man in the business. Yeah. I feel good.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do? Thank you so much, John. Big John Thomas, and also Markel. John said, good morning, Bobby and Lizzie. Good morning to you, John. Good morning, Markel. Always good to see my regulars in the house, man. You guys are a blessing to us, and we hope we can be a blessing to you. Thank you so much for showing up, and we're going to do the showing out. Riding the train, Bobby and Lizzie, one nation under. Woo! What's up? Perfect. Hey. He said, I like the level most. I like the what?
Levy the most.
Levy. Okay, I hear you, man. Hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. Black torch.
Hello,
Black torch. He get ready to burn up this place, man. He gonna torch us in this place. No, don't torch me, black man, please. Hey, what's up, black man? Black torch. You say good day, Bobby. Hey, good day, black torch. Good to see you, man. Don't burn this place. Don't burn, baby. Please, we don't want to burn, baby. Burn now. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. Marshall. What's up, Marshall? Marshall Dillon. You remember Marshall Dillon, Gunsmoke? Y'all remember? Do y'all remember Gunsmoke, man? Back in the day? Y'all remember that? I used to love me some Matt Dillon, man. I used to love, and Miss Kitty, and what was the deputy name? I forgot his name. You know the deputy was Marshall Dillon? It's the Dillon? Marshall Dillon? And then Miss Kitty, like she was sexy, little highlight. Matt, when you gonna come see me, man? I remember that. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. Marshall, he said, in the 70s, it was strictly Lee jeans. In the 80s, it turned to designer jeans. In the 90s, it was anything you could afford. And these days, Levi's have risen to the top. Yeah, man. You know what? I don't even go with the brand name, man. I wear jeans. Well, I don't wear jeans out here that much because I wear shorts all the time, just about. But I wear slacks here rather than jeans. But in the USA, when I used to wear jeans to be relaxed, because I drove all the time. I want to be comfortable, relaxed when driving, going, network tech all over the country. But I wore jeans, and it was anything I could find that was affordable. The most jeans I did have, I guess it was Levi's, because those are the kinds I would get the most, because those would fit me better. Other ones would fit me right, but Levi's had a better fit. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under PMG 2000. I'm poor.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Paul? He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. How are you all? Hey, we doing good, man. We're doing good. Hey, for you Blue Rangers out there, I'm doing a dual broadcast today with Facebook, my fan page, Facebook Philippines Connection. So those fans out there are a little bit rough sometimes, a little bit rough.
You didn't do it on fan page?
Yeah,
no.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm doing a broadcast with my profile page, my regular personal Philippines page. So these people are usually nice to the nicety. But the one on the fan page, you gotta watch them. All right, Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa D, Freddie Mason. What's up, Freddie? He said Lisa D is on the tuba and proved you already. Papa Bobby D. She was back. I was trying to talk to her. She was like this. I was Lisa. Then she finally woke up. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa D, One Nation, under.
You woke me up.
I got Murphy Hayes says, hide something in a book from you are gonna get busted. Yeah, man, that's all you do. That's what they say about us, man. They got some whole bunch of negative stuff. If you wanna keep a black man from finding out something, hide in the book, or you don't never pick a book up. Man, that's old technology. I'm gonna look, man. You don't say that about me. You don't say that about none of my people, because we read now. We used to didn't, because y'all didn't let us read. You didn't teach us how. You refused. Now we know, and we read. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, under Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry?
Hello,
He said,
Terry.
What's up? He said, not all trains are equal. Some work steam, others coal. There's electric trains, but this one runs on love. Toot. Oh boy, man. Hey man, this is the love train. We on the love train. Everybody wants some love. Get on the love train. That's what we run on. Just like Terry said, we run on love, baby. Pure 100% love. We don't play no play stuff. Real love. Right train, Bobby Lee, One Nation on the group. Freddie Mason. What's up, Freddie? He said, what's up to the Blue Rangers and Love Train family? I hope everyone is good. Hey man, we're doing good. All my Blue Rangers in the house say, hey. Hey, I got King Cole is now a Blue Ranger. I finally got his comment. I added them, so I don't know where he show up. When he show up, he's a Blue Ranger now. We got 5 Blue Rangers to keep the order and keep the peace. Every Blue Ranger know what they want. What we want on the show. We want power, peace, positivity. We don't know cussing unless light stuff's all right, but all that nasty stuff. We about peace, man. Cause we promoting happiness, prosperity, love, and moving up in the world. Anybody can talk trash. We don't talking no trash up in there. Round train, Bobby Lee. What's up, Murphy? Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said Freddie Mason.
Where is sincerely?
Don't start, Lee. Don't start, Lee.
Beijing sincerely. Murphy Hayes is here. We have a love connection.
They need I don't know what's wrong with him, man. Freddie Mason. Murphy Hayes and Freddie Mason. It's tight. What about you? He says it's all right, man. What's about you? Hey, what's wrong with you? Yeah, what's going on? Right, train, Bobby Lizzie. One day she's under groove. Who we got? Look at Terry. Terry Fleming doing the doggone thing right. He doing the doggone thing tight, long and strong. What's up, Terry? Thank you so much for the donation, man. We got to do a dance, Terry. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
much, Terry. Appreciate the donation, man. Always good to see my people, and it's so good to see when they donate to us. It is a blessing, man. Thank you so much, Terry. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? He said, Bobby, my family in the Philippines, can they travel internationally? Your family in the Philippines, can they travel internationally? They can, if they do what they said they want. They open it up for the international travel on the 11th, but right now, like I mentioned earlier, it's up in the air because I just saw notice that president may be thinking about not doing this. I don't know. Right now everything stands as it is. Can they travel? They should be able to. More than likely, they may not be able to right now. I'll tell you what, because they still closed down for the inside the domestic side is closed down. So in order for them to get to Manila, if they're in Manila, they'd be all right. But if they're not in Manila, to get to Manila, they have to go through other airways. All the other domestic airlines within the country are closed down. They're only opening up international. So more than likely, your family will not be able to travel to you. You, on the other hand, will be able to travel to your family, at least go to Manila, okay? But once you get to Manila, it's going to be a problem. You know why? Domestic flights, if your family's not in Manila, the domestic flights to the other areas are still shut down. Now, I'm thinking within the next 2 to 3 weeks, they'll all have this coordinated where all of the airlines will be opening up to some degree, okay? But right now, this is the first opening, and it's in Manila, and more than likely, it's just for people coming in. And if you're in Manila wanting to go out, you may be able to do that. But all the other airlines within the domestic nation in the Philippines are still shut down, okay? Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Other Group. Clarence, what's up, Clarence? Hey, that's my buddy, man. Clarence, what's up, man? Facebook. Yeah, Clarence is my Facebook buddy, man. We hang out a lot, man. Me and Clarence be chatting all the time. Clarence is a good man. You hear me? Clarence is retired, man. He down in one of them small towns in the Philippines. He fish all the time, man.
In South Cebu?
I think he's in Versailles. I don't know. I forgot to see. But I think he's in Butuan or something like that. But he's having a great time, man. Me and Clarence be chatting all the time. He said, can you afford tickets? Yeah, you can afford the tickets. Yeah. The ticket prices should be cheap now, man. Because they're trying to get people to fly. The airlines are like at 10% capacity, from 100, they ain't making no money. And in the United States had to bail out the airline. They're going to give them billions and billions of dollars to get them back on track. So tickets should be cheap now, man. If you get a ticket, it shouldn't cost you nothing. Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, Frederick Mason. What's up, Frederick? Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, Murray Hayes, everything is everything, just hanging in there like a loose tooth.
Oh my goodness.
What's up?
Drop it.
Hey, man, y'all know the tooth problem I had last year? Oh my God. My tooth right here, I can't see it. I had to get that tooth pulled out, man. It was a wisdom tooth. It was a molar. That tooth gave me it gave me the fits, man. I finally got it out. And I had a gold tooth put back in its place, but I still didn't get the plate yet. The plate's gonna be like what, 10,000 pesos? Something like that.
More than that.
And I might not get the plate. I don't know. It's not giving me no trouble now, but man, before I got that, my mouth was tore up, man. Every morning. Every night, and it got worse at night. But I'm glad I got that fit. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, PMG 2007. Paul, what's up, Paul? He said, Bobby, I sure hope they open Cebu Airport. Can't wait to see my lady, miss her. I will try to secure 6-month visa before I arrive there. Make things better for immigration. Yeah, man.
Open yet.
Cebu's still shut down, man. But I'm thinking because what they do. What the other airports do, they follow the Manila lead. They'll usually, whatever Manila does, they do something similar, or they'll be right behind it. So if Manila opens up, like they says they will do on today, which is Monday, then usually maybe a week, maybe a few days later, you're gonna find out the other places open. Cebu, I can't say they're gonna follow them right now because Cebu is rising. They're rising faster than the nation as far as the COVID-19 cases. We up to 1,000, and don't look like it's coming down no time soon. I don't know what happened. I think what happened was the Cebu. Remember when they shut down all the flights for the China and stuff like that? They shut down the airport in Manila. What they did, Chinese people smart. You know what they did? They said, okay, we're gonna get it. We're going to the back door, and they came to Cebu. That's what happened. That's how we started exploding in numbers. They came to Cebu, and they messed it up. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under a group. Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He said, what do they do, train riders? Ride on, ride or die. Hey, let's go, train ride. Ride or die. Let's do this thing, baby. We gonna ride and we gonna ride. We ain't gonna die. We gonna ride, baby. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby. Murphy, hey, he said, Frederick Mason, tighten it up. We don't need nothing yet on this trade. We don't need no ratting on the trade. Just tighten it up.
He need a pliers to tighten the tooth. Loose tooth.
She said he needs some pliers to tighten his tooth up. Ride train, Bobby Lisi. Murphy, hey, he said, Terry Fleming got my cape on and ready for action. Hey, man. Murphy Hayes is the Murph man, man. No mess around. He's a superhero. Ride train, Bobby Lisi.
Frederick Mason.
He said, Murphy Hayes. Oh, you laugh. I'll keep it tight for the love train. I hear you, man. We need it tight and right. Ride train, Bobby Lisi. Murphy Hayes and Freddie Mason. That sounds better. All right. Terry Fleming. He said, I'll shovel the coal to keep this train rolling. Dogs and cats. Let's do it, man. Meow. Freddie Mason, Murphy Hayes, 10-4. Read it.
Chen Yuselding, hello, good morning. He said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. What's MLK?
Martin Luther King Jr. You know Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah, that's right, man. Hey, you got to have both light and darkness, you know? One cancels out the other, and they can complement each other as well. But yeah, man, it's important that we understand light and dark. Whatever is done in the dark will eventually show up in the what? Light, in the sunlight. So you think nobody see you doing your little dirt in the dark? Ain't nobody see you. I'm gonna go in the strip joint. I'm gonna have me a good time. Ain't nobody see me. Guess who seen you? The Lord. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Day, Murphy, hey, John, you. Exactly. Yeah, man, he got it right. Ride train, Bobby, Terry Fleming. He said hate has its place. I hate beets. I hate pork. I hate liver. But there's no place for hate of humanity, in my opinion. Hatred of your fellow man is mental. Yeah, I agree with that, man. He ain't got no business hating nobody. My mama told me don't hate nobody, you know? Because I used to, back in the day, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I used to hate white people. I hated white people. I don't know why. But she said, Bobby, you need to get out of there. He said, you can't hate them. What have they done to you? Listen, I just don't like. I said, I just don't like them, Mom. They ain't done. I don't like. She said, man, did something to people before you, but they done. He said, even if they did something, you got to forgive them, boy. She said, you can't go around hating people in this world. My mom used to teach. She had to teach me, man. And I'm so thankful she got me out of that. Hey, I love everybody. She said, I love everybody. After she told, I love everybody. She said, you a Christian? You got to love everybody, son. She got that through my head. So I don't hate nobody, man. I love everybody. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Murphy, hey. He said, I agree. There is a taught.
Hate is the
go ahead.
illness.
Hate is a taught. Yes, it's taught. You're taught to hate. That's something you learn. You don't come out your mama womb saying, I hate you, black folk. I hate you, white folk. No, you don't come out the womb saying that. You learn that. You by people seeing you. You see people hating others. You say, okay, they don't like black people. That's the thing I'm gonna do too. They don't like the Jews. That's the thing I'm gonna do. They don't like brown Latino. I'm gonna do that too. You know, you learn that, man. Just like the people that killed that boy. You think they came out the womb saying they hate? No, they learned it. They're white supremacists. They learn that stuff, and it's taught to them. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under Freddie Mason. He said, when the love doesn't work, the light that comes cut the end of the heater can put some hate on the run. I can't guarantee you that. I can guarantee you. Yeah, man, hate got to run when the light comes in, man. You know, and when the light comes on the subject, all the dirt goes away. Because light cannot stand up to dirt, and the lightness shines on the dirt and reveals the power of the sunlight. What did I just say? Ryder J. Bobby Lee John Useling. If a person is taught that the ocean has an endless bottom, some will run to believe that it is true. Yeah, that's true. You know, it just depends on that person, how they think, how strong their mentality is, and how weak they are to believe foolishness. You know, the thing about it is, man, whenever somebody says something to you that you don't fully agree with, or you think may not be right, always check it out. Okay, find a way. Like I told y'all today, check me out. Check out Mendel. Go online. Go look, Google it, man. Gregor Mendel. Go with that. I'm telling you the truth, and it's It's just so plain today. And people don't believe it. It's scientific principles telling you that blackness is the dominant color. Blackness is powerful color in the spectrum of the world. But the Europeans have made blackness to be the worst thing, the scum of the earth. And it's wrong. It's not right. And when I get tomorrow, I'm going to show you something about that. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, One Nation under Joshua. Boy, what's up, Joshua? What's up, Joshua? Bobby D. You should go on YouTube and type in David Goggins. He is former Navy SEAL. The guy is amazing. He ran 100 miles in 19 hours. He said it was harder than any SEAL trip. 100. I ran a marathon. I used to do a lot of running back in the day. I ran a marathon once in my life. I'll never do it again. 25 miles. That like to kill me, man. I was like, my leg was full up. But I trained for like 2 months. And I was running like 16 miles a day. I did that like 3 or 4 times a week. So I was ready for it, but I didn't realize how hard that 25 was going to be. When I got through that, man, I was in bed for about 3 days. My leg was full. I could barely move my leg. I was like, oh my God, I ain't doing this no more. I ain't never done one since. But when you talking about 100 miles in 19 hours, wow. It took me 4 hours to run that 25.
Is he still alive?
I don't know, man. He's some kind of man to do that. I'm going to have to check him out, man. David, okay. I'm going to check him out. Ryan Trey, Bobby D, One Nation under a group. Family man. What's up, family man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, Dr. Francis Cress Westling speaks on this. Okay. Dr. Francis Cress Westling. Okay. Never heard of him. Welsing. Never heard of him, but I definitely will check him out. Dr. Francis Cress Westling. Things I'm showing you guys is what's been revealed to me. Okay. From my reading, my personal reading and study. And I want to make sure that if I get it and it made something to me, y'all like me. We like this, right? I'm going to share what I got, you know. I'm going to give it to you like I got it. That's how I do. Ryan Train, Bobby Release D, One Nation under. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, Perry Mason, you seem to me like the Martin Luther King type. You got a little hit of Malcolm X in you too, bro. Perry Mason got a little hit of Malcolm X. Hey, man. Malcolm X, Elijah, Muhammad. Nation of Islam, Elijah, Muhammad, Malcolm X, they used to be like that. And then Malcolm X broke away from them, from the Nation of Islam, and he got assassinated. Some people say the Nation of Islam did it. I don't know what happened, but Malcolm X renounced some of the teachings of the people of Islam. He said that, people of Islam were calling white people or Caucasian people devils. He said that was not right. And Malcolm X, he accepted the teaching of is the true nation, the true Islam people. So it's a big difference. But I learned something from both people. I learned something from Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad was good in his way because he gave the black man, remember that thing he wrote, Message to the Black Man? Y'all remember that? There's a lot of good stuff in that. Some of it was crazy, but there's some good stuff in it too. I mean, you can learn from everybody if you look at the good things of what they're saying. The bad stuff, kick that to the curb. But the good stuff, you can learn from anybody. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leezy, the family man. He said, look up Anthony Browder. He was on the Rock Newman show. Okay, Anthony Browder. I don't know who. Okay, I'll check him out. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leezy, Freddie Mason. He said, Terry Fleming. A coin has 2 sides, bruh. They are usually the same. A coin has 2 sides, and they're usually the same. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leezy, Quindale. He said, does this mean U.S. and Canada borders are open? U.S. and Canada borders are open? No, it does not mean, because that's what I said today was only for Philippines. It had nothing to do with the U.S. and Canada. That border still should be closed, as far as I understand, because they was trying to limit the spread of COVID-19. When it opens up, I guess Code 45 will make a big announcement, but the U.S. is slowly opening.
They can get out.
The U.S. is slowly opening things back up, and that border to Canada and U.S. will probably be opening up soon. We'll see.
Even it is open here, and then there is lockdown. They can't fly.
They can't fly. The U.S. still. That's right. You know what? She just made some good sense just now. She said even if it's open up here, U.S. is still locked down for international flights. Is that correct? Maybe have they opened it up yet? I don't think so. So you guys still gonna be on a waiting list for a while. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation under Frederick Mason. He said Terry Fleming, depends on how you flip it as to what side you get. Okay, but you're gonna get both. You said it was on both sides. Both sides were the same. So if you flip it, one's the same, and flip it, the other's the same. Isn't that right? Roger, Bobby, Lee, D. One day you gotta do. Remember, hey, yes, I hope so, Bobby. Wait to travel. You can't wait to travel. Hey, man, I want to travel too, but Lisa D and me decided this year we ain't going nowhere until that COVID go out. When the COVID is, we know it's gone, and we see the number. Everybody got zero, almost zero, zero. Then we're gonna start.
Zero.
We decided we ain't playing that game. We ain't playing. We're gonna wait. But see, we don't have like you got a special person trying to get to. We ain't got that. So all right. Ride train by these leads one day. Terry Fleming. He said, you right about that, Ferry man. Sometimes the cheek just won't turn, man. Oh man. Oh, you got to slap it. Roger one day, PMG. He said, good news might be able to book my flight for September. We will see. I think as of now, tourists will still can't come in. Yeah, it looks like they open it up, and they might close it down. I got to check when we get off the air. But even though they open it up, like Lisa just said, in the United States, the international flights are like canceled. So you would have to wait until the international flights open up. But I think a good thing to do, if you have the ability, is do long-term strategic planning. So right now it's May. You book something like you said, September or October, last part of the year. That way you assured more than likely it'll be open up by then. And then you can ensure that you're securing a very cheap ticket price. You know, that's what I would do. Look at the possibilities of that. PMG, he says, ride the love train, Bobby, all aboard. Let's go. SML here today, early in the morning. What's up, SML? He said, Lisa D. Knocked out back there. She was knocked out. I said, Lisa.
You're right. Yeah. I just finished eating my breakfast.
She got sleepy, man. She even woke up late this morning. I don't know what Lisa ain't came down yet.
I woke up 7, but you know, we went to bed late also because we watched movie.
We went to bed like 12:30, something like that. We went to bed late. We were watching, what was the name of that movie? She don't even know, y'all. She don't forgot. I forgot too. We watched a good movie last night on HBO. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee D, One Nation Under Groove. Who we got? Look at Terry Fleming. He said the magic word will bring Lisa D running a butt tuba. Yeah, when somebody say tuba, she go, what is that? Hey, that man in the mountains, they love that tuba, man. I don't know what it is. Because it's free. That's what it is. It's free, they make it, and it's powerful. Like that moonshine in the USA. Run train, Bobby Lisa D. Murphy, hey, Lisa D, open up on prune juice. She OD'd on prune juice. Lisa D, you leave that prune juice alone. Ride train, Bobby Lisa D. John, what's up, man? He said, when I was in college, I was asked if I was prejudiced. I compared it to eating turkey. I like the white as well as the dark. There you go, man. Hey, it's all the same thing. Meat is meat, and people are people. You know, ain't about no color. You white, you black. We all the same, man, in God's eyes. So why are we trying to put that color thing and separate us? That's the whole problem. That's what I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. The white supremacists have this thing about being better than any other race of the area. They're the Aryan race, so they're superior. There's no superiority when it comes to races. We're all the same. We have the same mindset, the same mentality, same intelligence, same weaknesses, same strength. And so that's a lie, and it needs to be reviewed as a lie. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under a Groove. Terry Fleming. He said Lisa D was not gonna stop joking with you until you come out.
That's why I show up.
Come out of hiding. He said we're not gonna stop joking until you come out of hiding. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D. Said, what's up, said?
Hello,
Ain't seen you around, man. How you been doing? You okay?
Now.
You see now? Okay. Said, hello, Bobby D, Lisa. Hey, man, what's good to see you. Said, you gotta show up more often, man. We miss you. Ryan Train, Rabbit. What's up, Rabbit? You okay, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Rabbit? He said, hello, Bobby D, Lisa. Hey, man, good to see you, Rabbit, man. Always good to see my funny rabbits in there. He said, what's up, Rabbit? Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, he said, I am watching now. Fetus. Okay. There's a Festus. Oh, Festus or Fetus. Oh, Festus was the deputy on Gunsmoke. Remember Festus? He said, Mr. Dillon? He used to look like this. Mr. Dillon? You remember that? But Festus was weak though. He would always run. Every time there's a problem, he run, Mr. Dillon, Mr. Dillon. He'd get mad. Riding train, Bobby Lisi. Eddie Jackson, what's up, Eddie? Riding train, Bobby Lisi, one nation under group. He said, my Mr. Bobby D and the beautiful Mrs. Lisi on the love train. Toot, 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 man. Riding train, man. Eddie Jackson in his house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Remember, hey, he said Festus wasn't there. Festus, I remember now, man. Festus. I used to love that was one of my favorite shows back in the day, man. He used to come on Friday. No, Friday night, then it switched to Saturday night. I like Gunsmoke. And I'm gonna tell you another one I like. Y'all remember Bonanza? I love Bonanza. Horse, remember Horse Little Joe? Love that, man. And I tell you, no, there was another one I like. Y'all remember this show called Combat? Y'all remember that? I used to love that. I used to love that shoot 'em up stuff. Ride train, Bobby D. Eddie Jackson. He said, I'm late, but I'm here. I heard they're open international travel. Yeah, they opened it up, but we're not sure right now because we saw a message article earlier that they may consider delaying it. So it's supposed to be effective today. Here it is, May 11th. But we just, before we got on the broadcast, saw something that said President Duterte is thinking about changing it, but we don't know for sure right now, but it should be open. Marshall, what's up, Marshall? Riding train, Bobby D. Lazy, one nation under a group. He said, I think everyone should be saving as much money as they can, especially here in the United States, because we are going to be going into a serious recession or maybe even a depression. Yeah, you are correct, Marshall. And I'm not trying to be the doomsday person, but I believe based on what I'm looking at, America is going into a very deep recession. And it's going to be worse than the Big Depression. You know, back in the 20s, 1918, 1920, it's going to be worse than that. It's already looking that way. The unemployment rate is worse than the unemployment rate during the Great Depression. It's like, what, 16.7%, and back in then it was like 16.1 or something like that. So we've already made a new record as far as it's over 30 million Americans, 13 million Americans. That's 10% of our population. 300 million Americans, 10% of the population. Now, that is not good. That is not good. So whoever takes over the next job as president, they're going to have a job on their hand. You remember when Barack Obama came into office? He inherited a messed up economy. America was on the verge of bankruptcy. And you know who put us there? Bush, George W. Bush. 8 years of George W. Bush put us down the tank because he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know nothing about what he was doing. He was just trying. You have to know what you're doing. You have to plan and think and get the experts in there. He was just doing like 45, trying this, trying that, and nothing he did was working. And he put us in the hole. Obama came in there, man. Obama said, we ain't going out like this. He started, he pulled up his sleeves, took that jacket off, and said, we got to work. First day, and he pulled us out that hole. It took him 8 years, but he pulled us out. And then 45 came in right after him, right? He rode the coattails of our big old move upward in far as the economy that Obama was at. And he said, well, can you tell me, please? Tell me one thing Code 45 did to improve our economy. One thing. You said, I know what he passed the biggest tax in ever.
You need to be careful now because the coronavirus is in the White House.
Yeah, the coronavirus. Anyway, but he said he passed the big, that tax law he passed only benefited the people up in upper echelon. Okay, so it didn't help the little man at all. But yeah, the White House has the virus, y'all. And Code 45 not wearing no mask. He refused to wear the mask, even with the virus. His staff, one of his staff persons, then one of Pence, and then one of Ivanka's person. And I think it's like 3 or 4 people. And they still refusing to make. What is wrong with this? What kind of leadership is that? I can't understand. Ryan trained Bobby Lee, one day under a group. He said, Mendel says, I want to be on the list, Bobby. Hey, man, put me on the list too.
No, he want to be a Blue Ranch also.
That's not, I don't know. You make it plain what you want, Wendell, because I don't know. Ryan trained Bobby Lee, one nation under group. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Lisa and Bobby, hello. I am finding out the COVID-19 coronavirus has a different mutation host in in the DNA for blacks and Latinos from Nurse Mike? Yes, Mike. I found out that it has the virus mutated from when it was in China. But when it came here, it started attacking minorities more so because again, there's no minorities in China, very little. So we didn't find that out until it came this way. So we are getting the minorities, African American, Latinos are catching it big time because the virus is aiming and targeting at us. And one of the reasons why is because African Americans and Latinos have a lot of underlying illnesses, and so do the Caucasians, but they have the change of the chain to treat theirs. Okay, so theirs is under control and not that serious. But ours, we don't have the change of the chain, nor the medical care system to treat ours. So ours is worse. So when the COVID hits, it's going to attack those people that have the worst underlying condition. Right, Train Bobby D, Lizzie. These are the D and Bobby D. Hello to all the brothers and on Love Train today. God blessings be with all of you, Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Terry Fleming. He said, Bobby D, I learned from childhood that if you can give to someone and you can get others to join in, it helps make things better for all concerned. I don't even miss the change I give. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Terry is a giver, man. He's telling you, he learned that. He taught that as a child from on up. Give. And when you give, you get it more. You get more back. That's just the principle of giving, man. You give. If you got it to give, I'm not telling you, well, you ain't got it to give. If you don't have it, you don't have it. That's a different point. That's a different whole nother ballgame. But if you got it, you got extra, why not share it? Because you won't get that much more back to you. That's just the principle of giving. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, Michael Coffin. He said, Lisa D and Bobby D, hi. The COVID-19 virus is changing the way it's entering our bodies. As a host can be careful out there from the, yeah, it's changing the way it enters our body, and it's changing the body parts that it's attacked. It's now attacking all parts of the bodies, livers, lungs. It used to just be the lungs, but now it's attacking the brain, everything. And that's because the virus has what? Mutated. And it's becoming more potent and more stronger. The second wave will be in next fall. It's going to be worse than this wave. So that's why I'm very skeptical about why they're opening up things so soon. I know we need to get back to work, but when we get back to work, we're talking about more lives that are going to be lost, you know. And so they need to be careful about that. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. Michael Coffey, he said, Bobby D, you always keeping it tight and right on the love train. You be going long and strong. Much respect to you from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Much respect to you. Nurse Mike is one of our frontliners, and he's out there in the healthcare field, working every day. We need to keep him in your prayer. He says, you and Bobby D make good couple hosting in the Love Train show. Stay positive, keep faith. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike.
Thank you, Nurse Mike. Marshall said, the only time I can recall that the dominant gene did not prevail is with Michael Jackson's kids.
Okay. Long time. That's a good question. I have to study that one. That's something you think. I didn't never think of that, but I don't know. We don't look here. This is the thing about that. We don't know how that happened. Okay. They say that was his gene, but if you look at any of those kids, none of them look like him. I don't see none of them look like him. Number one. Number two, we know that we say that the nurse was a Caucasian. We don't know if that was Michael's genes or not, because let me put it like this. Michael had a disease called vitiligo, which changed his whole color. So I don't know how that worked out. I don't know if that was inherited in their genes, because in his case, according to Mendel and Mendel's theory and his laws and principles, those children should have inherited the darker trait, and they should have been dark. And I don't see none of them dark. So there's something wrong there. I don't know. I don't think Mendel's theory is wrong at all. His theory has been proven correct. Why his children turned out like lily white, I have no idea. And I guess if they were to do a DNA test on him, that would be the best way to find out on the children. That would be the best way to find out, do they really have in some genes of Michael Jackson's or what? Because they're not dark and they should be dark. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. Frederick Mason. He said, Bobby, I meant to say that both sides are not the same. Oh, okay, I got you. He said both. So I thought, okay, you said both sides. Yeah, both sides are not the same. I understand what you're saying. I like, what are you saying? Both sides are the same. You meant both sides are not the same. I got you. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie. Terry Fleming. He said, I'm afraid that 45 will let Americans leave to travel, but he may not let us back in America.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. That's why nobody's flying in America. Now the domestic travel is open in America. Okay, so you can travel from state to state to state under certain conditions, but international travel is shut down in the states all the way. Okay, so if he lets people open up the international, people are going to be going out of there and from left and right if they can go to their home and stuff, and then people are going to start coming in. That's what they're trying to do. You know, trying to open it up for the airlines to get money and stuff. I think it's a huge mistake. I think that once they open it up, the international travel, people are going to come in with more viruses and stuff, and it's going to get worse and worse. The numbers are going to continue to rise. So I think that if y'all look at the news, y'all saw what President Barack Obama said about the whole process. He said it was chaotic and one of the worst handling of this virus he's ever seen. He said it was very badly mishandled. And I agree with him. Ryan Trey Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under Murphy. Hey, easy Terry Fleming, you have a point there. Yeah, got a good point. Joshua Moore, read that.
Coke 425 make me sick. I hope they get the fool out the office trying to kill my people. I don't hate white people, but I don't like the way they talk about us blacks. It really hurts my feelings.
I agree with you, Joshua. I don't hate nobody, man. Go around hating nobody, you're just putting yourself down on their level. So I don't do that. I'd rather love you than hate you. Okay. I don't like the things you do. You know, like I tell everybody, I have to love. I'm required to love President Code 45. I'm required to love him by in God's word. But I don't like the things he does. I don't like the things he represents. I don't like how he behaves. I don't like the behavior. But as a human being on that level, I have to love everybody. But if I saw him on the street right now, he was about to die, he needs some help, I'd try to help him. I wouldn't hate on him. I try to help him. But if he started cussing me out, I'm like, he's like, get away from me, black man. I was like, quick, bye. But yeah, man, you can't go around hating people, man. You gotta love people. You don't like the things they do and say to you because it hurts my feeling when people call me names. And I've been called something everything in my life derogatory about my race. I'm called everything you can imagine. A black man can be called nasty and mean. I've been called that. Sometimes I get mad, want to fight. Sometimes I understand, just walk away. Sometimes when I was younger, you better not say that kind of stuff. I'd be like, what the? I was like that, but I learned to control that stuff now. I don't do all that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. Scott, good to see you.
Hello, Scott.
What's up, Scott? Good to see you, man. He said, thanks for the stream. I remember you guys went to Japan for a few months ago. Where's the next place you want to travel when everything's back to normal? Okay, good question. Well, this year we were going to go to USA. Excuse me. And then we were going to go back to Japan. And then we wanted to go to Boracay and what's the other place? Baguio. Those were the things we had planned for this year, but none of that has materialized. So maybe in 21 we may start back if the COVID down is almost zero. Okay, we might start back. But right now, Lisa D and I, we're not doing the travel thing right now. Maybe next year sometime, but not right now. Marshall, what's up, man? Ride train, Bobby Lisa D. He said, Call 45 has done absolutely nothing since he has been in the White House. And as far as the virus, cause I'm pretty sure he'll end up with it soon. I hope that since he refused to wear a mask. Well, you know what? If he refused to wear a mask, people around him dropping like flies with the virus. You know why? Because they don't have a mask requirement in the White House. That's the problem. People are crazy. That's the main place they should. Even Dr. Fauci was exposed to someone that had the virus. I think another one, the head of the CDC was exposed to one of the people in the White House that had the virus. They have to self-quarantine. Actually, Code 45 should be self-quarantined because he was exposed to someone with the virus. That should be a good example for him to do. He ain't doing that. Pence should be self-quarantined. He was exposed to somebody. Ivanka should be self-quarantined. She was exposed. They're not doing it. What kind of leadership is this, man? You're gonna do something and then tell me to do something, you do something else? I don't follow that kind of leadership. I don't do that. She trying to kick me on the tail. Says, stop, go on. Okay, let's go on. Ride train by the Lizzie. Scott 56, he said, I highly doubt Michael is the biological father of those kids. I don't think so either, man. I really don't. They don't look like none of them, you know. Then they lily white, all of them. They should have some darkest, because remember, as I taught you earlier, black is the what? Dominant gene. You have a dominant gene, which is black, and you have the recessive gene, which is white. If you put a black person and a white person together, that black gene gonna be out there. Okay, light, you're gonna be dark, kid. If you put two whites together, it's gonna be white. Okay, that's the way it is genetically. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, I see a problem with the minority body count. Minority body count media is giving out there. The carbons going into ground doesn't match the minority death rates. Why won't America do testing? It's a good question, man. Testing is being done, but it's not being done enough. And testing, if you check the countries that have come out of this COVID, testing was the way they did it. They testing and they find the people that's sick or have the virus, they isolate them from the people that don't have the virus. And that's how they did. That's what South Korea did. They did massive testing. And now they're almost done with it. And the only way we're going to get through with it in America is to do testing. The states that are opening up, they're not doing any testing. Look at Georgia, my home state. It was the first one. They ain't doing no testing that much at all. But they're opening up. And the numbers, they're opening up. The numbers at the worst ever in Georgia, and they opening it back up. Does that make sense? No, it does not make sense. And it's a bad. When I talk about America, man, I'm so glad I'm not there right now. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but it is bad in America, man. It just really is. I wouldn't want to be there right now. Ride train Bobby Lacey, One Nation Only. Marshall, what's up? 445 will have to open the airlines to international travel again if he wants or expects the economy to rebound drastically. Yeah, he have to open. He want to do it now. That's how he want to do it. But you gotta wait, man. I think the economy needs to wait. I think there's issues here. Okay, two issues. Number one, the economy. Number two, COVID. Which is more important? Economy, COVID. Which one did you do first? COVID. Because if the COVID is not taken care of, the economy is not going to be good. Because we're going to still have to shut down again. So you take care of the COVID first. That means you got to shut down the economy, shut it down. When you got the COVID under control for all 50 states, open it back up. And it's going to be going to cost a lot of money, going to cost a lot of jobs. But life is more important than anybody's job, right? Does that make sense? Life is more important than a job. I'm serious. Because, we've had on the train, we've had Murphy, somebody's family member, Murphy's family member got taken away by COVID. It's going to affect somebody somewhere down the line. And Code 45 might get affected. Somebody in his family. That could have been his daughter, That could have been his son, Jared, He don't know. He is playing with fire, man. And he's acting a fool. Old man as he is, he should have some wisdom. He got nothing. He got no wisdom, no sense. He got his money. He got his money. You think he made that money he got? No, he inherited that money. He didn't earn that money. And the money he did earn, he earned it by cheating people, stealing. Don't start me with Code 45. Round train, Bobby Lee Lisi. Michael Coffey, he said, Bobby Lee, President 45 has some Asian airlines flights banned for coming into LAX. He doesn't want them to land there from this month. Okay. Yeah, you don't tell him what this guy is going to do, man. He's trying to do anything he can to get his base to vote for him again. And to be honest with you, he has lost a lot of his base in the way he's handled this COVID. When the virus was, he had a chance to stop the virus and do things to prepare for the virus. He was out on the golf course and doing rallies. Is that leadership? Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation Under. Michael Carver, he said, hi, how I know this, I don't live too far from the LAX airport. President 45 doesn't like to govern the governor. No, they don't like each other. Governor Newsom, is one of the most progressive Democrat governors out there. They don't get along at all. And I have a problem with the administration when they divide the nation constantly. I don't, it should be coming together, especially in a time like this with COVID taking people. Why? We should be uniting the nation, not dividing. Serious leadership issues. Read that, Lucy.
You're done with this?
Yeah.
Murphy Hayes, he said, Colt 45 is supposed to be an example, but he's doing a bad job of being a leader and example.
Yeah. It's sad, man. I just hope that America has enough guts to make a change in November, because it's very hard. And I'll be honest with you guys out there. It is very difficult to beat a president that's incumbent, that's already in the office. It's very difficult. So y'all think it's going to be easy? No. All the bad stuff he did, people overlook that stuff because he's the president and we're going to vote for, we want to keep the same president. No, that's how some people think. They overlook all the stuff he did or did not do, all the messing up and craziness. They overlook all that. But that's why I do these minutes and stuff, because I want to keep people abreast of what's going on. I want you to remember the mess ups when November gets here. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Bobby Lisi, I don't see LA Governor Newsom opening up international flights until August. Okay, that makes sense. LA is how bad with that COVID. The whole California is bad with it. So he's the governor of that state. He has the right to do what he did was he barred everybody from the beaches. They were going crazy out there. They were riding. You want to go to the beach? But he had to open it up. He opened it up for some of the beaches just to sort of quench them from doing all that arguing, riding and stuff. But some of the beaches are still closed down. One county is closed down. It's Orange County. They have it really, really bad. So all of their beaches are still closed down. Eddie Jackson, Ron Train, Bobby Lee, he said, we lost 3 great legends today. Little Richard, Andre here, and Betty White. Betty Wright? I didn't know about Betty Wright. I heard about Little Richard and Andre here. I think he was a producer or something. I heard about them too, but I know about Betty Wright. Wow. Yeah, man. I didn't know about this. I heard about Little Richard. Little Richard was a pioneer, man. Rock and blues. Rock and roll blues, rock and roll. He pioneered. He did all that stuff, man. He was a sissy boy for a while. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know, whoo, where we do that, whoo, like ladies do. He was a sissy boy for a while, man. It was like the black Liberace. Y'all remember Liberace, right? The white guy with a sissy, but he played the piano and all them spangled outfits he had. Little Richard was like that too. And then Little Richard, later on in life, Little Richard discovered the Lord. And he turned to be a Christian, and he renounced all his sissy feminine ways. And then he got married, man. Little Richard got married, and then he had a little boy. He got a son. So I was shocked, man. I was like, whoa! But he turned a new leaf. But I'll always remember Little Richard, because I remember going to the movies and they would play him. I said, ooh, he doing all that stuff. And he was live back then. He was wide open back then. I was surprised. Brian Shane, Bobby Easy. Marsha, what's up, Marsha? He said rational people would take care of this COVID first, but we're not dealing with a rational president. I always guarantee you money, power. Yeah, man. People, when you put money ahead of lives, that's a problem. Yeah. And I don't see, every time he goes on the what that little thing they do every day to talk about the COVID, every time he goes on that program, he's always glorifying himself. Instead of expressing remorse to the people that lost lives, he's glorifying himself. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation under Eddie Jackson. He's Andre Harrell. Yeah, Andre Harrell. He was I think he was a record producer or something like that. He was noted, a highly acclaimed person in the music field. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Frederick Mason. He said, that's exactly what I was thinking, Bobby, about to be 80 years old with no wisdom at all. Yeah, it's sad, man. He got no wisdom, man.
He's a high risk, and then he should do a precaution.
Yeah, he's high risk, and he's the main one should be wearing a mask. He's high risk, man. When you his age, if that COVID gets, I'm not speaking bad on the president. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, please. I don't want anything bad to happen to him or anyone. But I'm saying if it should get him, and he would know how the other side feels, he'd be making some serious change. Round chain Bobby D, One Nation Under Group. Yeshua Moore. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, come on, y'all. Hit them likes. We need 35, 45 likes every video, please. Come on, hit the like button for me, please. Robert Lee, what's up, man? He said, greeting, Bobby D and Lisa D. How's it going? I hear the Philippines might open up after May 15th and May 30th. I hope so by mid-June. Well, Robert, officially today, they were supposed to open up some commercial flights May 11th here in the Philippines for the Manila airport area only, okay? But right before we came on the air, there was an email article, these sold shared that they might not open it up again. So we're not sure, but officially, the last thing they officially gave us, that was today in Manila only, they were opening up international and commercial flights, okay? We'll see. Robert Lee, financial this shutdown of tourism is both good and bad for economy. So he's saying the shutdown is both good and bad economically. For the Philippines, the shutdown is bad. The bad side is that they're not making the money. The good side is that they're trying to probably save some lives. So yeah, it's good and bad. The good side and the bad side, but I think anybody or any country would put lives over dollars anytime. That's what, if they're not doing it, that's what they should do. Lives over dollars. You can get more dollars, but you can't get those people's lives that's gone. You can't get them back. You know, that's it. Right train, Bobby Lee D. Robert Lee says 45, the 45th thing, Trump doesn't have this to help him. The hate Hillary's votes. Okay. I understand what he's saying. He said before when he ran last time, he had people that hated Hillary, and they didn't want Hillary. They didn't really care for him, Trump. They were just voting to keep Hillary out, you know. But now what's going to happen is there's Trump, there's Biden, and there's a third party. I forgot this guy. He's a senator, and he's an independent. So he's going to wind up taking a lot of votes from Biden, and that's going to leave more people to help Trump pull up. That's what's going to happen. So I don't know why this guy got in the race. Biden already struggling. You know, I didn't really want Biden to win it. I really didn't. I was looking at Yang. I wanted Yang and Warren and somebody. Anyway, I wanted those ones to win. I really didn't. But you know, I'm stuck with Biden. I mean, Biden, he's better than Trump. You know, in my opinion, he wouldn't have been my best choice. But I'm pushing for Biden. You know, but Hillary, she had too many skeletons in the closet to win, and people, the way Trump got in, people really didn't know Trump's skeletons, all of his skeletons in the closet. The question mark was on him. We didn't know a lot about him, and he was a great con man. He told people this: "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you my tax. I'm gonna do all the lies," and most people fell for it, and now we're paying the price for it. Ryan Train, Bobby D, D, One Nation. Marshall's Andre Harrell started Uptown Records. That where Puffy worked as an intern when he left his college before starting Bad Boy Records. Okay, yeah, I know he was a big person in the musical field, and he's gonna be missed too. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Freddie Mason. There was nothing about him to lead me into thinking he was fit to be a leader of anything, much less the United States, much less the United States. He has no morals and nowhere to pull wisdom from. What's he's pulling out is BS. Yeah, I agree with you, man. He was a big con man. He conned the people, and the amount of people are paying the price for it. No morals. He's the worst example I have ever seen to be in that office. Now, a lot of people out there would disagree with me because a lot of people, and a lot of black folk, believe it or not, a lot of black folk, man, you can't stop. They get angry when I say anything about Trump. You stop my president. Don't talk about my president. Okay, man, it's I'm not coming against you. It's my opinion. Don't make it right. Don't make it wrong. Just how I feel. You feel different. I'm not gonna say nothing when you say something about Obama. You know, they dogged Obama for 8 years, man. Dogged him out. You know, all the Republicans, they wanted to run him, they get in their office and pull him out the White House. They wanted to pee all. Obama ain't never did nothing. He ain't got nothing bad on his record. How many people got locked up under his administration? Zero. Look how many got locked up under Trump. They're like 16 or 17. Okay, that's the difference. Values, morals, right and wrong. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it. All right, man. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. All right. We're gonna run our closing clips. We got closing clips, and we out. We're gonna do our comments first. That's it, right, Lizzie?
Banners.
Okay. Ooh, I just deleted one. I shouldn't have.
Just a shout out to all who gave a donation.
A big shout out to all who gave donations. You're much appreciated. Thank you so much. We appreciate everybody that gave. You are much appreciated. Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button, y'all. Everybody hit that like button for me, please. Facebook fan page called Philippine Connection. Remember to like the page when you can. If you are watching this stream as a replay, remember to let the commercials play and the ads play if you can. If you do, we get a little ching to the ching, ching, ching. If you wish to donate through PayPal, our PayPal address is bdix004@gmail.com. And we thank you for it. And also, next one, Lisa.
Also, you can contact you on that email, same email address. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. How about this? You can call that number for veterans information, and
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Good morning. Oh, Markel keeps another donation. Thank you,
Well, thank you so much,
Markel.
Markel. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, man. He gave another one. He said, have a great day. Thank you so much, Mark. We got to do a dance, please, D.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much, Markel. Appreciate that, man. Markel's happy and retired. There you go, man. All right, Marshall, what's up? He said, how do you feel about the 3 states that really gave him the presidency? Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Without those states, he loses. Those are called swing states. Those are the states that you have. Any president, if they want to win, they got to get at least 2 of those 3 states, at least 2. But he got all 3 of them, and he got one of them by just like 10,000 points more, which it wasn't a lot. Those states are Midwestern states and northern states. They love Trump is a northern guy, so they voted for a person that's from the north. Hillary's from the south, so they didn't get much votes from her. But I think that Biden has a good chance of winning those 3 states if he chooses the right vice president, and he's going to choose it. According to his what he said, he's going to choose a female. So we're talking about Kamala Harris, and I like the lady from Georgia, the black lady from Georgia. What's her name? Big lady. I forgot her name. She's good. I wish he would choose her, but I don't think she's an outside chance because she won't win in the northern states. She'll win Georgia for him. Who else? And there's another senator from Wisconsin, but he's going to choose one of those Caucasian women.
How about Harris?
Harris, she's an outside. I don't think he's gonna win. He's gonna choose her because she polarizes a lot of people. I wouldn't ever pull him for her anyway. But we'll see. Robert Lee, riding the train. Robert Lee, he said Biden should win Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Florida. I don't know about Florida now. He might win Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Thus, he should win. Trump hates the truth. He hates the polls, but that show that Biden's leading. Oh, Biden's leading, but remember, it's a long way between now and November. So Trump has time to pull himself back up. Okay? He does. He really does. And I want y'all to get in your mind. It's not going to be easy defeating an incumbent president. I don't care what the polls say right now. Between now and deep in November, it's a whole leeway for him to pull up. Biden could go down. He could go up. It's going to go up and down until November gets here. And it depends on the economy. One of the key things is how well this economy bounces back from the shutdown we had. If the economy bounces back super, boom, 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 Trump might pull that thing out. If the economy stays flat or go down, I think Trump gonna go out. Okay, that's how I look at it. Right, train Bobby Frederick Mason. What's up, Frederick? He said some are saying that 45 been getting a worse way to go than Obama. I think that's a bad joke that someone started. So he's trying to say 45 is getting worse treatment than Obama. No. 45 is getting better treatment than Obama, man. Obama had to deal with racist talk, all kind of stuff like that. Obama had to people calling him all kind of names. People didn't want to treat him as a president. They disrespected him. All kind of stuff Obama got, man. And Code 45 ain't got half the stuff that Obama got. And Obama did a way better job. When truth, the historians will, mark my words, 10 years, 5 years from now, history will judge both of those presidencies, Obama and Trump. And I guarantee you, Obama gonna be a number one about on the top. You watch. Joshua Moore, Bobby D, do you look so goofy? Do you look so goofy?
Bobby D, you look so goofy when you smile. Ha ha ha.
Man, goofy? What you mean goofy? Man, what's wrong calling me goofy, man? Hey, blue screen. No, blue rent. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, man, I try to be funny, man, and that's what a funny person does. He's goofy, and that's what I do. Sometimes I'm goofy and sometimes I'm serious, but hey, it's all good, man. You look goofy too. Right, Trey, Bobby, Lizzie. Marsha, what's up, Marsha? He said, Stacy. Yeah, that's her name, man. Thank you so much. Stacy Abrams. She's named for. Yeah, that's my home state. When I went down there, I went to Georgia in 2015. Yeah, 15. I voted for her. She was running for governor. She's very articulate. She's a lawyer, attorney. She's very articulate, and I enjoyed hearing. I went to hear one of her speeches. She did a good job, and I voted for her. She would do very, very well as a vice president. However, because she's from the South, she can't pull the votes he needs from the North, from Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. So she's like on the outside. I don't think she's going to be a top choice. Ryan Train, Bobby Listy. Freddie Mason, he says, yes, Stacey Adams is a tough lady. She's tough, man. She's very good. She's down to earth, but she's very, very intelligent. She don't play. Ryan Train, Bobby Listy. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to do our closing clips. We out, man.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys. Lisa D, y'all caught Lisa D yawning. She's like, she's sleeping, man. She had a long night. I told you went to bed late last night. Watch it. I forgot the name of that movie. It was Thor. Was it Thor?
No, it's not. It was a new movie.
Oh, I know. Y'all ever heard of Panic Room? Panic Room?
Yeah, Panic.
You watched that movie. That movie was good, man. You gonna look at that Panic Room, man. The people trying to get in that room, man. And every time we turn around, something else, they locked in the room. Panic Room. Watch it, man. All right, y'all. That's it for now. This is Bobby D.
Alicia D.
Take care.
God bless.
And peace.